Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hardcore FM podcast show, of course. This is part 4 on shonariman. If you missed part 1, 2, and 3, check out my channel. And this is going to be part 4. Okay, as you know, Anthony Da Silva, aka shonariman, aka Ater Da Silva, God knows how many personas this guy has been obviously bothering me for a while. And as you know, he's like making YouTube videos about me, which it's like water off a duck's back. So, he texted me basically today, gibberish shit, and he rings me, and I just hung up. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna even bother talking to him. Then he started bringing, trying to bring personal information to try and get to me, buddy. You know what you've done. It's not getting to me. So, do you think I'm bothered? You know, if you want to bring in family, but let's bring in maybe your family, even though I know it's you, shonariman. Okay. I got a message request on Facebook from a Matt Da Silva. Right now, first of all, I don't think this is he claims to be this is his brother. Now he's getting his brother to text me, even though I don't care. I'm not afraid of this piece of shit. His brother, him, shonariman's an adult. He's 23, 22, 23 years old. Okay, and he's getting his brother to fight his battles. Like, seriously, really, are we really going there? Are we really going there? So I text Anthony Da Silva just 5 minutes ago, and I said, look, I know it's you, but we'll play along with it. Why is your brother texting me? Okay, now if it is his brother, I don't give a shit if it's his brother. I'm not afraid of this piece of shit. He claims his brother has been claims to be his brother is on Xbox, by the way. His gamer tag is actually Canadian Strikes. Or I think it's Canadian. Yeah, it's either Canadian Strikes or Canada Strikes or some bullshit anyway. But of course he has no mic. He's the voice of the voiceless, if you know what I mean. So every time me and Mr. Da Silva has a fight, his brother automatically gets involved, even though I know it's shonariman, because you can have as many accounts. Shonari doesn't realise, and even by his messages, I know it's him. Just the demeanour of the message, I know it's 100% him. But he claims that, my brother is shy and all this bollocks, mate. Well, then why come on Xbox if you're fucking shy? Bollocks, man. But even if this guy does exist, I'm not fucking afraid of you, Matt or Matthew or whatever you want to call yourself. Matt Da Silva or Matthew Da Silva. Okay? Trust me, man. You wouldn't be able to fucking fight, man. I would put you down as quick as you came over to me. So, if you missed part 1, 2, and 3, check it out. You know what I'm talking about. This guy, has been, a thorn in my side for probably 10 years. I shouldn't have even met him. I met him, I think it was on the old 360 days where I think it was we were playing wrestling or something. I can't even remember what wrestling. It was either the WWE SmackDown versus Raw 2010 or it was 2011. It was one of them titles anyway. I can't even remember. So I met this guy, and at first I thought he was okay, and over the years, getting to know him, Jesus Christ, this guy has some serious problems. Like I played a couple of uh, clips last night, and if you check it out, it's actually part 3. This is part 4 of Dishing the Dirt of shonariman, and obviously in most of the parts I was actually speaking Osquelga, but I'm not going to be speaking Osquelga tonight because I'm really, really done with this guy. He's the one texting me. Of course he's gonna lie. In the past he's lying, like saying that I was in the US military, which is bullshit. I think in one of his shows, I wouldn't even bother even going onto his YouTube channel, just in case you might get fucking coronavirus off it, first of all. But I wouldn't even bother going, because the clip where he basically said that I was in the US Army, and I kept saying that as a person, I was never in America. Maybe on tour or something, like a tourist or something. So why would I join an army that doesn't concern me and my residence is in a different country? Doesn't make sense. Like, that'd be me like living in, like, say, the United Kingdom. I don't say I'm not living in the United Kingdom, but just say I live in the United Kingdom, and I say, I want to join the US military. That means I'd have to move over there, get a residence, get a green card, and I'd have to spend maybe a couple of years to join because I don't even think you can just like waltz up, knock on the door and say, "Can I join the army?" Like, I don't think it works like that, man. Because I'm technically a foreigner. You have to spend so many years in the country to get your whatever it is, your citizenship. Sorry, citizenship. I couldn't think of it. You have to I think it's like 5 to 7 years to get a citizenship. So so he's claiming that I'm in the army. The US Army. I served 3 years in the Irish Army. I never said it, So that's to tell you how much of a nut job he is. Should we play if I have time, because I want to go now and probably watch some SmackDown, which is starting actually shortly. So I might actually just maybe just for shits and giggles, I might just play. Let me see. Okay, I think this is the one where he's like nearly having a fit, and this one is probably so funny because I knew he knew that I was getting to him because he was like, "Oh, I can speak Osquelga, and my cousin James Kennedy can help me speak it." Bullshit, or sorry, Uncle James Kennedy, as he claims. But when you hear this, I know it's on part 3, but when you hear this, man, I'm just gonna play it I might play it twice, and I have one more recording. So when you hear this absolute bullshit guy that he says that, "Oh, I'm normal, I'm this, I'm that," when you hear this is not normal. Whoa, that was the, wait, hold on, was that the wrong one? Okay, hold on, wait. Oh, here we go, sorry,
Kennedy told me everything. I know how to speak it, so don't you even start with me. So you call him press the button!
So, if that guy is not unstable, we have to play it one more time.
Kennedy told me everything. I know how to speak it, so don't you even start with me. So you call him press the button!
I think I have another one. Somewhere. Hold on, let's have a look. Okay, this is the one that's 17 seconds. This is the funniest of them all. When you hear this.
Done told your ass. You and Sergeant Carol sit there and you think you can play these games with me? Sitting here messaging me? Tell her!
Okay, that was like 17 seconds long, so that's to tell you, like, you know, like, this guy needs some medical, like, he's either not on his medication, but it's like, you know, when you're, you know, telling him the truth, and he's, oh, no. He's basically contradicting himself, like saying, oh, you know, like if you say the grass is green, he'd say, no, the grass is blue, or the sky is pink. You know, he wouldn't believe if you said the sky was blue or the grass is green. He would say, he'd be like, no, the grass isn't green. The grass is fucking blue, and the fucking sky is green. You know, opposite shit. And you know what I mean? I was like, this guy must be like fucking colorblind or something. That's how much like he would argue till you just go, yeah, whatever, man. You know, I'm not fucking interested in, you know, your bullshit. But, you know, but that's what we're talking about. We're talking about Dish the Dirt on Mr. Shonariman. And then, like, he's a grown-ass adult. He's 23 or whatever. I don't even know how old this piece of shit is. Okay? Because I'll tell you one thing. When I was 22, 23, I wouldn't get my fucking sister involved. If I have a fucking issue, I sort it out, man. I ring the person, or I go to the person and say, look, you know, I have an issue with you. I wouldn't get my sister to fight my battles for me. I wouldn't get my like, anybody to fight my battles for me. But, of course, you know, Shonari, of course, you know, oh, well, I'll get my brother to sort you out. Like, trust me, man. I don't care. Like, I rang your brother just 2 minutes ago. If it is your brother, if it's your brother's account, because he's sending me message requests saying, oh, why do you have a problem with my brother? I don't give a fuck what you think, bro. Because trust me, I'll speak to you like the way I speak to your brother. Your brother's a grown-ass fucking adult. And you're a grown-ass adult. So you should be setting in stone for your brother. But no, your brother's running to you, Matthew, Declan is bullying me. Declan, like, what the fuck? What grown-ass man runs to their brother? Grown-ass man. That'd be like me. I'm a grown-ass man running to my parents and say, oh, Mommy, Daddy, he's bullying me. Like, seriously, grow a pair of balls and fucking talk to the person. Like, have a pair of balls, man, because you know what? You certainly don't have a pair of balls. Your so-called brother, which I know for a fact, it's not his brother. It's Shonari, of course, you know, as the third person here. You know that bullshit. That what do you call it? What's that movie with that comedian guy, Jim Carrey, where he has that split personality. Me, myself, and Irene. That's who Shonari is. Shonari is like a fucking like, he has like two alter egos. One, he's probably like Anthony, and then the next day he's like a different fucking person altogether. You know, so that's to describe this guy. You know, so look, I don't give a shit, Shonari. You can follow up on this video all you want, do what you want. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit, because you know, at least I don't care. You're coming over to my channel and you're looking at my channel, and then what makes me laugh is you're coming over, even if I don't do stuff on you, you're coming over to my channel, stealing my shit, and then you're bringing it onto your fucking channel. Like, why don't you just stop what you're doing? Because you're like, do you know what annoys me as well? He's given out about like James Kennedy. Then all of a sudden, James Kennedy is his uncle and his best friend. He gave out about Blessington. What's Blessington's first name? Chris Blessington. Okay, he mouths off about Blessington. He mouths off about Nigel de Young, Sergeant Carroll. Now, this is another thing as well. He was like talking shit about Sergeant Carroll, saying, "Oh, me and him are in cahoots." First of all, I don't even know. If I was in Bronxville tomorrow and Sergeant Carroll walked by me, I wouldn't even know unless I stopped and looked at his name tag, if they have name tags on their fucking uniform. I wouldn't know who Sergeant Carroll is unless he introduced me to him. So, don't sit there and bullshit on your videos, lying, first of all, saying that I was in the US military, which is a load of bollocks, by the way. And what else? Lying about, look, I feel sorry for the likes of Bronxville and Tuckahoe and all them, because every fucking video on his channel is about an officer that either done him over or something like that. Like an officer, he seems to be like doing stuff on police officers every time on his channel because of, I don't know, something like, if he was pulled over, all of a sudden he hates them, but the following week he's fucking kissing their ass. Serious, man, kissing their fucking, he's mounting off, last night, if you checked out his video, last night he was mounting off fucking Sergeant Carroll. Next week he'd be fucking kissing his ass. But the funny thing about it is, he doesn't mouth off his so-called uncle, which is bullshit, by the way. That's another bullshit lie. It's not, no way is that man is no related to him. That'd be like me saying, well, Sergeant Carroll from the Bronxville Police is related to me. I've no toys with Sergeant Carroll. I've no toys with any of them. So I can tell you that none of them are related to me. So he's saying, oh, well, Uncle Kennedy is related to me. Bro, fucking grow up. Grow a pair of fucking balls. I don't care if he's listening. To be honest, I'm gonna, if he's not, I'm actually gonna send, as soon as this video is uploaded, I'm gonna send this to him. And but look at, if his brother wants to, so-called brother, but I'll play along. I'm not stupid. I wasn't born yesterday. I didn't walk out and the first shower came down and said, "What the hell is that falling from the sky?" I didn't just show up and say, basically believe what everybody says. I've been there, done that. I've been around the block. I know the way people talk, and I know when people are fucking taking the piss. So Mr. Matthew De Silva, if you have a problem with me, man, you know where to contact me, because apparently you sent me a friend request, not a message request. You ring me, and trust me, man, I'll have a lot to say to you on the phone, buddy. So, but I know it's not Matt De Silva. It's his fucking, it's shonariman. It's fucking Anthony De Silva making up fucking stupid accounts. I can make up a fucking account and pretend I'm this. Doesn't mean I'm that person. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, man. Grow the fuck up. Be a fucking man for once, instead of getting people to fucking fight your own battles. Because I'm done now at this stage. If this guy, this, technically, this fight started, first of all, actually, a couple of weeks ago. I don't know what happened. I was told about it apparently like the next day or something. Well, apparently like a couple of weeks ago, they're telling me first of all they're saying Eastchester, then they're saying Tuckahoe, then they're saying Bronxville. Apparently, somebody called one of them precincts because they're telling me 1 minute it's Eastchester, but apparently Tuckahoe responded to the call. Right? Okay, fair enough. Okay, claiming this person claimed to be Anthony Silva, and he had a gun to his head, and he was going to shoot himself. And of course, because I have a bad reputation with these boys down here, of course, my name is being dragged into it. Okay, my name was dragged into it, and of course, his so-called brother-in-law, which I don't believe for 1 minute that Spencer Heberger is Anthony Silva's brother-in-law, by the way. But we'll play the game. We'll play the game because these Americans, think we're stupid. So we'll play the game. Okay, so Spencer Heberger, his brother-in-law, told him that apparently I rang. First of all, I was told Bronxville, then I was told Eastchester, and then I was told Tuckahoe. Okay, first of all, make up your fucking mind who this individual supposedly rang. And then what's laughable is, well, it's not really laughable, it's actually definition of character, actually, by the way, but it's actually against the law. They're pointing the finger at me saying, oh, you did it because I used to ring down there or something a couple of times. But by the way, Shonari, or aka Anthony Silva, would be on the other line when I rang. So he can't deny that, which he has in the past. He actually has denied that. But anyway, so this started, then everything was okay. And then, of course, James Knox, of course, came back to the party. See, this is how much of an idiot and a ass kisser this Anthony Silva is. So James Knox comes into the party, okay, and I don't know if he had me muted or. Yeah, just to show him off. So he invites me to the party, and I can't remember if I had him muted or he had me muted. But I couldn't hear him, and I actually unmuted him to see what the fuck he was saying. So he was talking, obviously, shit, just childish shit, even though this guy is apparently 18 years old, which is an adult by law, by the way. So he's talking shit, and I'm minding my own business. And next of all, he talks more shit. So I said, look James, you shut your fucking mouth, man. You don't know me. You think you know. And then, of course, Shonari has to, or Anthony De Silva, shonariman, has to join in on the fucking fun instead of minding his own business. So, if that was me and I was in a party and two people were fighting, or the first thing I'd do is I'd either leave or I'd fucking mute the fight. One or the other. I'd just mute it because it's not my place to start it out. But of course, Shonari, another nosy bastard, gets his oar in, and I fucking lost it. And this is how this fight, and the fight is pathetic. It's like skill yard shit, man. Shit, what happened to what you do in the second fucking grade, man? Second grade people would only fucking do that shit. So, and then he's like, oh, he thinks he can get to me by putting up YouTube videos. I don't give a shit. Go ahead, man. Because at the end of the day, my YouTube channel is more popular than your shit, because nobody even fucking watches your fucking videos anyway. And, of course, and then another thing as well, of course, I'm not even going to even mention any names here, just in case I start a bit of shit. Shonari was the cause of me falling out with the Dublin crowd. We just call them the Dublin crowd. Okay, we're not going to name names because that's irrelevant. You know. So he was the one who, like, Shonari's the type of person that likes to talk shit. Okay, and then walks away squeaky clean while somebody else has to get basically tongue whipped or tongue lashed. You know, so Shonari fucking started, like, you know, even though I fucking told him, I was like, look, man, just stop like, that's another thing as well. He used to text these people. I don't know about all of them, but I know he used to text either one or the other. There was one individual that he used to always text. And don't get me wrong, vice versa, they used to be like, oh, Declan, look at, listen, you know, try and get him in the party, ring him and all this shit, right? This is when it went sour. But so, you know, so he kind of had the most of the blame, but the Dublin crowd kind of added shit. So that's why I don't even bother talking to them anymore. But that's Shonari. Shonari likes causing trouble, and then the person that has to pick up the pieces gets a tongue whipping, which is, you know, disgraceful. And I don't care. I told him, I said, it's your fault. And then even though I told him not to have contact with these people, what did he do? He goes on YouTube and starts fucking posting videos that have nothing to do with them. He started putting videos and talking shit and talking bollocks, man. You know, and I was like, and then of course I got the blame because of shonariman. But look, I don't give a shit. I'm done talking now. I've stuff to do, and hopefully I should catch you in a couple of weeks for SummerSlam, guys. I will be doing my talk show, of course, on SummerSlam, and I think it's in 3 weeks' time, I think it is. So join me. Probably a Saturday night. I'll probably do it. Because the wrestling, to be honest, it's gone really bad now with no fans, and you know, we don't know when the fans will be back. We don't know when the fans talk about October, when the fans are allowed back in the stadiums. I don't know. Different countries have different laws and stuff, you know, so we'll wait and see, guys. Guys, that's been Dish the Dirt on Shonari Part 4, guys. If you haven't missed it, this is actually a longer video than I expected to be. It's like nearly 28 minutes now gone. I'm going to try and upload it. It'll probably take a while to upload it. But guys, join me for SummerSlam in 3 weeks' time. And please, smash like, hit that notifications bell, and give me a thumbs up, guys. Good night and God bless.